Here's my thoughts of using AI. I think it's a good time to get started because it hasn't uh, became a daily scene in our daily lives yet. With its 2025 fall, so it may actually occur when you're watching this. But as of 2025 in the fall, it hasn't impacted my life too much directly. I use it daily, but for the average person, I don't see them using it too much. And for context, I am working in a factory for the last 20 years. So for me, I don't use AI for my job yet. And there is humanoids that are on the way in probably a couple of years. Because why I'm saying that is X1 Neo has been announced for pre-order for $20,000 United States dollars. So it's a matter of time before it comes down in place and if it impacts anyone. But why I'm saying this is for right now for people to get started is a good time because there's been a saying if you're not using the AI, your job is not going to be taken by AI. It is going to be taken by the person who uses AI. So this is why I suggest for people to start using it now. And why and how I would recommend people using it, because I use it this way, is I treat it like a thought partner. What I mean by this is I ask a question or give it a statement, but I don't rely on just that statement or just that question. I give it background knowledge. So I ask a question or give it a statement, and I got it to ask me a question related to what I just asked. So it builds context, and if it doesn't have enough understanding of what I'm trying to say, I instruct it to ask me questions so it can understand me better. So there are ways that people can use it as a tool to enhance your knowledge or your capabilities. I am a fan of not just giving it a short message and expect miracles. No, that's not how it works. Or you treat it like your homework assistant or your job assistant. Like, no, that's not how it works. It's not how I use it, I should say. It works like that, but you get bad results in my experience. If you give it proper information, it gives you proper information back. You got it. It's like working with a human. So treat it like you're talking to a person. Don't expect it to read your mind. Like it can't read your mind yet. Probably not a real eater. So treat it like you're talking to a friend or a coworker or an employee. So treat it like that and don't expect miracles. What I mean by that is like it probably can't tell you the meaning in life, or it will just give you a very generic answer. So, but if you ask it a yes no question that has an answer to it that is known, yes, it can do good work. And if you want to ask it for its opinion, it gives you an opinion, not here's how you go about doing this, or something like that. But they're getting intelligent, so who knows, maybe sooner from later. But also, when I use it, I typically stick to ChatGPT. Yes, I'm aware of other models, and I do use them time to time, just check them out. But it's more about how to use the model, not which model. Unless you're very specialized programmer or in the field, like a medical field, and you need the top of the line to art knowledge, that is different. But for the general person, like if you're asking questions for the general purpose in general life, they're pretty good most of the time. You just need to know how to work with it. And then this ties into what I do. I help people understand and get going with AI, basically, and get comfortable with it. And so what I do is I invite you to join me on the Zoom call, or you can contact me via my email. This information will be in the description. So please join me and like and subscribe to this video and make a comment if you find this interesting. But back to how I work with models. It's like when you're using large language model, it's like any other tool. You know how you use it, you know how you use it, and you know how to get maximum effects out of it. There's no difference from a large language models, which is LLMs. So if you understand and use it correctly, you get good results. If you don't understand it and you use it poorly, you get poor results. And you get automated sound and mechanical AI stuff that everyone's it can't kind of obvious. But there are ways to make it so it's impressive on what it can do. So I invite you to join me. But and I suspect, like I listened to the news about AI. So there's big advances coming down the lines, and most people are not aware, not to my understanding, and not ready for the big changes coming down the lines. So this is why I'm doing what I do. So if you find this interested and you're in Canada, please contact me. The information is below. And if you like to subscribe, please do. Make a comment and like this video. Thank you very much for your time and have a great day.